Bruce Rawles, and I'm speaking with Shiryl Kaplan, who is the founder and organizer of Weekend of Freedom Retreats. And she has been doing this for about 5 years. The fifth one is upcoming in Estes Park, Colorado, this coming June 16th through the 19th, in this year being 2016. And Shiryl has been doing this for several years, and I'm enthused about it. I think it's going to be a blast. And I haven't been to the previous ones, but Shiryl, maybe you could just first of all, thank you for doing this, and on many levels, and also this is probably the perfect time to just let people know what inspired you to do this in the first place, and how you got into the course and all those kind of things. So maybe you could just dive in and take it away. How's that sound?
Okay. I started joining Unity on the Unity of the Heights in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. And my first introduction to the course was actually back in the 90s when I was doing some personal growth courses and just looking for any kind of spiritual help for me personally on a personal level to actually increase my level of peace and to better my relationships with my family, my husband, my children. So that's really where it all began. It was back in the 90s when I recognized that what was happening was not working for me anymore. So I was searching, and I had an open mind. So take it back, fast forward to 2008. I actually was more like 2006, 2007, but 2008 was when I made the personal commitment to start studying the course and reading the text and then applying the lessons. When I started to attend a weekly class in Cleveland Heights at Unity, that we had a course on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday at 7 p.m., I really started to question my belief system and how I was looking at the world. Mm-hmm. When I really started to apply the lessons, totally shifted my perception. It just really made a difference. And I started attending conferences and surrounding myself with like-minded people who studied the course, and it was on a regular basis. So I was attending Unity at least 2 to 3 times a week for at least 3-4 years. And that really made a difference in my life because we had a lot of other things happening. We had other workshops, and we met wonderful people that were teachers. John Mundy would come once or twice a year, and I was meeting wonderful teachers. And then we, in Cleveland in 2012, so fast forward again, 2012, we hosted a conference in Cleveland. And that's when I met Dov Fishman. Uh-huh. And Earl Bosch Purdy joined us. And it was just a beautiful experience for me because I started chatting with course students, and we were all kind of sitting around because we'd spent the entire weekend together. And someone asked me, so what is it you would love to do? I mean, what are you really passionate about? And I said, well, I love to cook. I'm absolutely passionate about sharing my my joy of cooking with my friends and family. Mm-hmm. And I also love great conversation, and based around spirituality. And Lori Coburn happened to be in this little conversation, and she said, Shiryl, you've been talking about having your own spiritual center or having a bed and breakfast. Why don't you just say yes? Say yes to Holy Spirit and see what happens. And she said, believe it or not, when you say yes to Holy Spirit, you really think that you have an idea of what it's going to look like, or what's going to happen, how it's all going to unfold. But actually, in reality, it really doesn't happen that way. But when it's happening and you're focused on your passion and you're asking Holy Spirit to guide you, people will come into your life. Situations will just unfold. And that's really what happened. As a result of my saying yes to Holy Spirit, June of 2012, August 24th through the 26th was my first retreat that year. So it was literally like, what, 8 weeks later, 2.5 months later, that was my first retreat. So this is now my 5th retreat. And my experience has been personally learning lots and lots of lessons on all kinds of different aspects of how to interact with others and how to build teams and communication and honesty and developing my trust in Holy Spirit. And then just the culmination of when we all gather together, it just reiterates my personal love of the Course. The Course just really speaks to me on a personal level. I feel like I'm having this love affair with Jesus when I read the pages. And I open the book and it just becomes this beautiful experience. Things jump out off the page for me, and it goes beyond the words. And then the last note that I wanted to share was one of the reasons that the name of the retreat is Weekend of Freedom Retreat, because I have guidance on everything. And I just really kept in the forefront of my mind, this is not my gig, this is Holy Spirit's gig. So he's going to let me know what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna be. And people came into my lives, people that wanted to help me build a website, and people were more than willing to join us and present. And I just met people. And it was just unbelievable how it all just unfolded. And that has been an incredible experience. So to end this, the reason that it's called Weekend of Freedom is that it really goes back to what does freedom really mean to us? We could ask that question on a personal level, or we can ask that question as a collective. And the freedom of our fear, freedom of our bondage of the body. There's all kinds of concepts and topics that we can get into that one word, freedom. What does that really mean? Mm-hmm. So we do bring that up on the weekend. We also have a lot of fun. We do have fun. And we also create intimacy. And that has been it's been from the beginning, I really got from Holy Spirit, this is not a conference. I want this to be intimate so that people can really feel they have a voice and create equality. So any one of us could get up there and teach, and Dove has really helped me with that idea as well. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off, and I love you all. And please, if you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me. All right.
And
hope to see you there.
Just to let people know where to find you.
I'm sorry?
Just to let people know where to find you and the retreat. It's the website is weekendofreedomretreat.org. That's it.
And then my email and my phone number is on the site.
I'll say it again because we were both talking together, and I'm not sure if the delay. That's okay.
I hope you can edit this.
It was a harmonious expression. It's weekendofreedomretreat.org, and there's all the information you need on the site to register. And if there's anything that isn't answered to your satisfaction, let us know right away. And Shiryl and I and the other folks helping get this going can jump in and address whatever needs you might have. But I think it's going to be a blast. I'm very much looking forward to it. I love Estes Park. I've lived in Colorado for 4 years, and it's certainly, if not the top part of the state, high on the list of places in the state that I really enjoy being. And I haven't been to the YMCA retreat center there, but I have been in Estes Park a few times. But I was talking to another course student friend who says that the YMCA Center is a great place. So for people that have families and want to just attend a retreat while you've got during, before, or after a family vacation, it would be like a primo place to go. So to encourage anyone who's considering, like, where should I go this year? Just before all the summer hustle and bustle gets underway. This seems like a really good timing too, because that's the time of year when that part of the country is really lovely, and just in addition to the overall purpose of learning to look at our minds together and to share in that kind of, like you say, the intimacy of recognizing that there is no separation. We're all the same.
Yes.
The same spirit, looking for that way out of the dream through forgiveness, and to find the freedom that we never left. And so anyway, I applaud you, and I'm really grateful that you're putting this on, Shiryl.
Well,
and I'm very much looking.
I'm so grateful that you're part of our team, and I know it's going to be so much fun. And please, if everyone has any questions, again, just please feel free to call me. We're trying to make it real easy for you to enroll and register for the retreat. We're giving you options to make payments. Put a $100 deposit down, and you can make payments for the next 4 months. And we're going to have fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Surprises. There's surprises. I'm not going to give it all away. But and we're going to be doing night walks, guided night walks, and there's a beautiful craft room or building. Regina Dawn Akers is joining us as well, and she expressed she said that the craft room is unbelievable. She never saw anything like it. So that's another idea, and someone can make arrangements on their own. So there's all kinds of different options. We're not going to be sitting in a classroom all day. It's too beautiful in Colorado to be doing that.
Right.
So we will be having fun and joining.
I believe there's a pool there and tons of outdoor things, of course.
All kinds of horseback riding, hiking, and there's there's going to be all kinds of there's going to be many activities other than just sitting in the classroom. And we'll probably even go outside and do classrooms outside. We'll gather together outside and do some sharing. Absolutely. So,
and there's a lot of neat folks that are joining, including Gary and Renard and Cindy, Lora-Renard, David Hoffmeister, Craig Villarubia, Mary Felipe, and
Doug
Fishman,
Craig Villarubia. Craig, he produced and directed his own movie, Course in Miracles, and Enlightenment or Bust. I mean, we have such a great lineup. So we'd love for you to join us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Shiryl.
Thank you so much, Bruce, for doing this.
Oh, yes. And again, the website is weekendoffreedomretreat.org, and we look forward to seeing you.
Bye.